everybody, it's Hannah and welcome back to Aria's story. When we last left off, we are actually very close to finishing this one, I promise. There's so many different books here. Some of these are hard to find in normal libraries. We're actually very close to finishing this one. Oh, I recommended this one. I can't read it, I don't understand the language. Oh, it's a shame they didn't translate it. I'm learning new languages so I can read more books. That's amazing. I'd like to learn a new language too. I actually really do want to learn Italian or German. Not because I don't actually have any family that's either. Oh, open it. There are fish! What happened? It seemed the fish escaped from the book. Oh, wait, oh no, they're gone. It's my fault. I shouldn't have opened the book. They're just fish, it doesn't matter. Don't say that. Every detail is important in a book, however small it may be. So you're gonna try to find them, right? Yes. Remember correctly, 5 fish escaped. I'm sure we'll find them. I hear heart beating. Oh, here's one. Captured a fish. We should examine all the doors on this floor first. Looks like he's on a balcony, and there's a switch puzzle. Well, we don't know any combination. We're looking for just... Currently, one of them's in here. Oh! Give me a damn heart attack. Fucking attack. Okay, hold on. Alright. So this is Sleeping Beauty. This is to get me back because I said I'm not a fan of Sleeping Beauty, isn't it? Oh, okay. I will come back here. That is something for smarter Hannah to solve, aka walkthrough. It says inside the room in front of the room with a big bed. Oh, okay. So since this is the room with a big bed, okay, that was this fish. Alright, we do actually need to solve this puzzle. I think I did it. Okay, we solved this one. Leland, you're shaking. That isn't true. Why won't you admit it? I know something's wrong with you. Don't be stubborn. If you don't tell me, I can't help you. You don't want to tell me? Okay, then I'll try to guess. Let's see. Oh, it must be it. You're afraid of heights. That's why you were shaking when we were walking over the bookshelves. You're wrong. Well, I think we'll have to cross that bridge made of bookshelves again anyways. If we start shaking again, my deduction will be correct. Damn it. Don't underestimate your deduction skills. So this is the secret room. Is there more? Oh no! Oh wait. Oh good, there's more. We have a while. Yes, come to me, fishy, fishy, fishy. Ah, white and black. Long ago, there were two kingdoms that live in peace and harmony, the White Kingdom and the Black Kingdom. The princes of each kingdom were together since the day where they were born. However, those happy days ended when war raged between the two kingdoms and the princes had to be separated. The war seemed endless and the streets of the two kingdoms were stained in the scarlet color. The princesses, now queens, tried to stop the absurd war their parents began but failed. When they realized that the war could only end when one of the two kingdoms surrendered, they devised a plan together. The two went on the battlefield holding a silver knife. With those knives they pierced each other's hearts. Scarlet roses bloomed from their hearts because of the love they felt for each other, and the war finally ended. I don't remember the story. But if you've ever seen like Happily Never After, I believe it's made by the same people. There were two kingdoms. One was the kingdom of the moon, the other was the kingdom of the sun. And there was the queen of the moon, the king of the sun, and they had like twins. Well, after they were born, the twins were separated. Separated and raised differently. The moon queen was very harsh, and the sun king was very warm and welcoming, so his daughter was raised to be like the golden sun, and the daughter was harsh as the moon. The other daughter was harsh as the moon, and when they met. And then the queen of the moon was like, the other side's awful, blah blah blah, don't trust them. The king is like, the other side's awful, don't trust them. And the sisters meet, and the moon. Mm-hmm. The moon king, the moon princess is like, oh, I see the sun princess, I'm gonna kill her. The sun princess is like, oh, I want to be friends with the moon princess. I don't remember the whole thing, but it's been a long time since I've seen it, but I remember it. What do you think about this one? Why do you ask? I was just curious. It doesn't matter. Figured I'd ask you a question. Daddy, what was that? Isn't that the book we just read? Daddy! What? Daddy, wait, that means... Lewin, you wrote this book! No. Yes, it makes sense for a book. A writer's like its parent. No, you're wrong. I'm not. Daddy? Don't cry. What? I do it? You're the author of this book. Well, yes, I wrote it, but I want your autograph. Daddy! You both are so annoying. But, glad to meet you. Now return to your bookshelf and go back to sleep. Okay, Daddy. Well, let's keep exploring. So about that autograph? Aww. Oh my god, that's dangerous. Alright, I gotta go let in my dog. I will be right back. Get strong. Alright, I'm back. I made a little mess in my room. I spelled red pop. If you know why that's bad, then you know why I'm upset. I usually don't spell pop. This is like, going by the look of your face, I was right. You're afraid of heights. Oh, poor Lewin. It's nothing to be ashamed of, Lewin. Everyone's afraid of something. For example, math terrifies me. That's pathetic. It's not pathetic. I must face it every day at school. It's terrible. No matter how many math books I read, I can't understand them. It's so frustrating. You should practice more. I'd rather spend my free time reading books for fun. Maybe that's the problem. Actually, uh, there was a study in my school to prove that for girls, math was harder, and for boys, literature was harder. Unfortunately, I had poor comprehension teachers. I know they do something different with kids now for reading comprehension, but I had very poor reading comprehension as a kid. Like, I can read a story great. I can read the words right, but comprehending what a story means is not in my thing. So literature is actually one of my has always been my lower end thing, because I can't get that. That's not what I can do. Math has always come easier for me because, like, one, it's always true. Okay. We need to obtain another knife, apparently. But the chest room, we gotta find a chest room. This one. I heard some strange noise coming from that room, but I don't want to enter. Ah! End the story. Ah. I see why we need another knife. But I totally know how the story ends. If you didn't pay attention, that's on you. But first we need to obtain the other knife. So you do it like this. I don't actually know which version of is Hans Christian Andersen version of The Little Mermaid. I do know that the Little Mermaid either kills herself, turns back into a mermaid, or she turns into the sea foam. I do know that. Ah! I think she wants to give me something. You obtained a silver knife. I hope you can use it. I couldn't do it myself. What do you mean you couldn't do it yourself? I don't know why I did that. I think I understand what you're trying to do. Give me the other knife. Are you ready? Yeah. Alright, let's do it. Open your eyes. Oh, it's a misshapen heart, but it's a heart. What happened? I don't know, I closed my eyes when I used the knife. The atmosphere seems more pleasant. It's a huge chest piece. Yeah, if you're wondering why that happened, if you remember that in Lee Wen's book, The Black and White Princesses turned into queens and they stabbed each other with silver knives. And red roses appeared from their hearts. They stabbed each other in the heart. That's why you had to stab the chess pieces. Yeah, we will now be on Chapter 4. Oh, it's a quill. Huh? What's this? A quill? It's really pretty. How strange. It's warm, but cold at the same time. Aria, can you hear me? Huh? What, a dream? We fell asleep. You too? Yeah, I just woke up. Hmm? I think we fell asleep because of this room. We should probably get out of here. Yeah. That is so strange. Leland, look at that! The view is beautiful! All I see is books. Oh no! She's distracted. This is the opportunity I've been waiting for. It's time to end this. But why am I shaking? I can't hesitate now. I have to do it. Leewin? Ah, can I tell you something? Huh? Do you remember what you told me before when you were a writer? I think we're like each other. What do you mean? Pay attention. I'm going to tell you a story. Aww. That's actually a really beautiful picture, and I love the particle effects going on, so it's so pretty. Years ago, there was a little girl who loved reading, but no one her age shared her hobby. Other kids thought it was boring, and they laughed at her for having such a strange hobby. The girl respected and understood that they didn't share her love of books, but she couldn't help but feel sad. Her parents, who wanted to keep her happiness from disappearing, took her to the library for the first time. Her eyes lit up when she saw so many books and so many people of all ages who shared her hobby. Ever since then, she visited the library every day, and she grew up surrounded by books and happiness. Why are you telling me this? You told me your past before. I thought it'd be fair if I told you mine. Let's be friends. Friends? It doesn't matter if nobody wants to read your books. I'll read them, and I'll tell you what I think. I'm sure that if you don't give up, you'll be a famous writer. Stop. Please stop. You're making everything more complicated. Stop worrying about me. I don't want you to get involved in my affairs. Lewin! Are you mad at me? No, this is my fault. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. It's okay. Don't worry. And that is where we'll end it. In the next chapter, we should be in chapter 4 next time we meet. So I'll see you then. Bye-bye.